The pick is in.
The San Francisco 49ers have made a selection in the 2024 NFL Draft. Alongside Locked On College Football host Spencer McLaughlin, I am Tanisha Batiste, and we are joined by Eric Crocker of Locked On 49ers to break down the 49ers selecting Renardo Green with the number 64 pick and Dominick Puni with the number 86 pick. So, Eric, what does Green bring to the 49ers DB room?
Oh, man, he brings the scrappiness. This is a guy, he's not the biggest of guys, a shade under 6 feet tall, 186 pounds, kind of my ideal size. Would like to see him around 190, but terrific movement skills, really good feet. And, I think the thing that he brings the most is just the ability to play press man. Now, for me, the biggest question is not can he play, because you watch against LSU, you watch how he competed against his now teammate, Ricky Pearsall, against Florida. And he competed with the big dogs and really held it down. But with the 49ers, they've been a team, and we'll see if they continue to play this way with their new defensive coordinator. A lot of off coverage, a lot of quarters defense. And I didn't think that was necessarily a strength of his. Everyone you hear talk about him and everything the film says, press man cornerback. Will the 49ers allow him to be a press man guy? If so, terrific pick. If they make him play off a little bit more, there may be more of a transition that I think people expect to see.
And what does Puni bring to San Francisco's O-line?
Oh, man, the 49ers are trying to shore up the right side of the offensive line. A lot of fans wanted to get McKivitz out of there at right tackle. Now they draft Puni, and we'll see if he plays tackle. Sounds like he's going to be more of a guard. Listening to some of the notes from his coach, sounds like he's a guy that's going to have to kind of transition to being a little bit more of a mauler, especially if he has to play in the interior, reset the line of scrimmage down the field, something he didn't have to do a whole lot of at Kansas, but definitely will be asked to move bodies around in the 49ers run game.
For more on the 49ers, subscribe to Locked On 49ers on YouTube or wherever you get your podcasts. And Spencer, what do you like about the San Francisco 49ers picks at 64 and 94 tonight?
Well, I think they're both kind of interesting. Renardo Green feels like he was taken a little bit early. I don't know if the 49ers maybe felt like with the high demand of corners that were coming off the board, they felt like they needed to get into the mix. Look, Green can certainly play and has got the coverage chops. He has to improve in the run game. That's certainly his biggest weakness, or one of them coming out of college. And then Puni doesn't line up with what you traditionally think with a 49ers offensive lineman, because they want to run the ball first, and that's where he has to improve the most. And you also don't really know where he fits. I mean, he's taken snaps at center, I think, in the Senior Bowl, tackle, guard. He's played all around. The versatility, that's a great component. That's a great element to have. I don't see him as someone that comes into the NFL and makes a big impact right away. Maybe he's a depth piece in the short term because of his versatility, but I think Puni has got some work to do establishing himself as a dominant run blocker before the 49ers can say, you're our starting, insert position, because, Kyle Shanahan's going to run the ball 60 to 65% of the time in games that he likes. So I think that's, where he's got to improve. And I think Green has got the higher immediate impact potential between these two guys.
For continuing coverage of the 2024 NFL Draft, subscribe to Locked On NFL on YouTube or wherever you get your podcasts. Part of the Locked On Podcast Network, your team every day.